It's Natalie here. Welcome to my channel, Find Joy in the Journey. Today is the day I've been waiting for. I am going to do the unboxing and assembling of my new raised garden bed. Actually, I have two. I've spoke about this before. I am an affiliate with Vegega, but even before then, I have been a customer of Vegega. This beautiful, bright, vibrant orange raised bed that you see here is L-shaped, and this is my first Vegega raised bed. My husband likes this so much, he bought me a second one. So I have another raised bed, and I will do an unboxing and assembly of that one also. It's another L-shaped raised bed, and it's in a color called Reseda Green. It's so pretty. I can't wait for you to see it. And then I got a message from Vegega gifting me another raised bed, 17-inch, and that's the one that I'll be assembling today. A 17-inch 9-in-1 rectangular shape raised bed. So that's what you'll be seeing today, but I will be unboxing and assembling the L-shaped raised bed also, because I just can't wait. They've been in the box since early January, late December. So I can't wait for you to see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna delay any longer. I'm just gonna put something on the ground so I can work right here, because the ground is a bit damp. That's from the early morning dew. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna spread this out. This is actually weed barrier. I do have a tarp though. We'll see. I do actually want to see, this is something I purchased also. I'll let you, actually it's landscape fabric. I got this off Amazon. Okay, and this is to redo the garden and get some actual heavy duty landscape fabric, okay? Because during the summertime, the grass is out of this world. It's so I'm gonna do the best I can to block the grass from, and it's not weeds. Notice I said grass. It's not weeds. It's not a weed here or there. It's just the regular grass that we have here. And it'll come up in areas where the ground is not completely covered with some type of weed barrier or landscape fabric. I'll have a whole grassy area. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this. I got two of these to cover the, to actually go over the existing weed barrier, landscape or tarps or whatever that I have here. And I'm gonna use this to go over it to give it like double protection. And so it's gonna be a whole new look. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't wait to see it. You know, you have something in your mind, you know what you want it to look like, but you don't know if you can exactly get it to come out that way. I don't know. I'm gonna try, but I know what's gonna look great is those new raised beds. So let's get started. Okay, you guys. First, I'm gonna start by just unboxing. So you can see what's in here. What when you purchase your garden bed, what comes in the box. Okay, so you'll know what to expect. And I tell you, I have gotten so many compliments on that vibrant orange raised bed. I had a gentleman here doing work inside the house, and we just got on the conversation of gardening, and I told him I have raised beds, and he said the name of another company. He said, "Oh, by blah," and I'm like, "No, wait till you see this, by Vegega. Wait till you see the color." So he said, "Let's go," and it was so cold out here. We came outside in the cold to look at the to look at the raised bed, and he was very impressed. That color, it's a real eye catcher. So I'll tell you what, and they have, if you go on the website, if you go on Vegega's website, and I have the link to that website, I'll have it posted either in the comments or in the description. You can go to that website and look at what they offer. Very unique configurations. To me, it's unique. I haven't seen them on any other website. The different configurations that you can get. What I mean by that is just the way they're shaped, just different unique shapes, and the colors, like that vibrant orange. There's this beautiful, real deep blue, or kind of rich color blue, and my husband was trying to convince me to get that, but I had like a color palette going. So I was like, my vibrant orange, I wanted earthy colors, the vibrant orange, the Reseda green. Wait till you see the Reseda green. That's what's in here. This is the one that I was gifted by Vegega. They sent this one to me. And also my husband, like I said, he bought me one. He bought me another L-shaped in the Reseda green. So I'm liking those colors. I think they're nice earthy tones. So, but hey, if you want to go with with the blue or the slate, like they have like a grayish color, and then of course your traditional kind of a cream white or off-white. I'm not sure of the name of that. I'm saying an off-white color, and I have two off-white colored raised beds in here. It's by another company that I also love. So I have two of those in the kind of a tannish or off-white, then the vibrant orange, and now the Reseda green. Let's get to it. Let's open this bad boy up. Here it is, Vegega. Like I said, if you're interested in getting a raised bed, if you use the link that I will post, like I said, either in the comments or in the description, use that link and it'll lead you to the website. And also, there is a discount code. If you use the discount code Joy Garden, you will receive 10% off. So think about it. Whatever sale that they have going on right now, whatever special they're offering, plus an additional 10%. Okay? You think it may not be something that you'll be able to afford, but it's affordable. It's affordable. Matter of fact, that's why I went with this company, because the affordability. Because I wanted several of these raised beds. So, and I'm moving to raised beds for a reason. I think my next one, there's another unique shape, and I was interested in that unique shape raised bed. There's a U-shaped one, and then there's some others. But honestly, I think my next one should be the 32-inch, which is higher. Because of it, I've talked about this before, having issues with arthritis in my lower back, in both knees, and in the shoulders. So having that higher raised bed, the 32-inch, may be a game changer for me. Look, and a lifesaver. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm looking at the color right now. Okay. First, it comes with a complete guide. Okay, to your it says a complete guide to start your gardening. So this book, I have another one in the house because that went with that raised bed over there. And so this comes with all of them, and it tells you the instructions on how all the raised beds are here. The rectangular shaped one. Matter of fact, there's a rectangular shaped one, a 6-in-1, a 4-in-1, a 9-in-1. This one that we have here is the 9-in-1. Again, thank you, Vegega. I am tickled pink, I swear. I didn't expect them to reach out to me, so when they did, I was so surprised and so happy. Trust me. Okay, let's see if I can get this out of here. Oh, here we go. This is the edging that goes around the top of the raised bed to protect you from those little edges. Okay, it is very easy to install. Very easy to install. Now, also, let's see if I can get to this. Here we go. This is all your hardware right here. Okay? This is everything you'll need to put this bed together. I've done it before, and it's relatively easy. Okay? Also, what's in here is the little tool, I believe. I think it's in here. Or it may not be. Let's see. These rods. These rods are to stabilize the bed. There's these little rods that go across to, if you think about it, you have these raised beds and they're good and they're sturdy, but when you're adding something heavy and dense like the soil that we're using, it may bow. What I mean by that, it may just kind of, the material may bow in or to bend inwards. So guess what? They have these rods and they'll tell you exactly where to place them in certain areas, like on that L-shaped raised bed. I think there's 2 of them on each end, and in the instructions they tell you where to place it. Okay, now let's get a look at this. And there she is, Reseda green. And that is the real color. I was in the paint store looking for paint because we're doing some remodeling inside in the house, and I was looking for a green color to go in my son's room, and I'm just checking out the color palette. Excuse me. And lo and behold, the color Reseda green, which is this sort of sagey color here. Okay, kind of a sage green color. It was within the color mix that was on the display. I was very surprised. I'm like, that's a real thing, Reseda green. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is gonna look so good. I can't wait to get it all together. These are the edges or the corners. And then, everything is nicely packaged. And I'll tell you what, you see the box? The box, you use that in the bottom of the raised bed. This cardboard, the method that I use, or that they suggest that you use, and what most people use, is sort of like the lasagna method they call it. So at the bottom of the raised bed, you're going to use cardboard. I have plenty of cardboard, but normally you can start off by using the box that it came in. Cardboard, and then after that you have other garden ways, so you can use wood, if you have wood or twigs and all of that. That goes next after the cardboard. If you're in an area where you have problems with gophers, where you have a problem with little critters or gophers that can dig from up under the ground, there's actually wire that you can place, like a gopher wire or mesh that you can place under there first. And it goes directly on the ground. It is open. As you can see, there's no bottom pieces. These are all side pieces. It's open in the bottom, okay? So, but yeah, then you layer it. Layer it with the cardboard, the wood, leaves, garden waste, like these old plants that I have here that that I'm done with. They're spent, so you can use that also as filler. But then that top 10 to 12 inches will be your good, rich, fertile soil, your raised bed mix or container mix or potting soil or whatever you're going to use. But that's going to be the first, I say, 10 to 12 inches, and then the other part of it is going to be filler. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of expensive if you're trying to fill this entire raised bed with container mix or raised bed soil. It's not, you can do it, but it's going to cost you. Layers, and we'll get to that, but I just wanted you to see the pieces here. So I've already decided that I'm going to use the configuration where it is the, matter of fact, let's see. It's down. Oh, it's covered in plastic. It's covered in a, I'll show you, I'll pull this one off. Everything's protected. You see this? And it comes off relatively easy too. It's covered in plastic. Plastic film. Okay, I'll stop there. I just wanted to show you that it is covered and protected. Okay, so this is everything that's in the box. You have the pieces, the side pieces, the corners, the edges, and then you have the line, the top edging, and you have your hardware. And I will open this up to let you see that there's a tool in here, and then I'll show you which configuration I'm going to use. See all of the nuts, the bolts, the washers, all of that's in here. And this little tool is all you need, plus a screwdriver. Let's see, Phillips head. Yep, a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, for this little tool, that's all you need. And all the hardware is here for you. I'll be done in minutes. Okay, the one that I'm going to use, I'll show you. They have blessed me with the 9-in-1, right? So it will be 8 feet long and 2 inches wide. Okay, so this is the one. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see it. So let me get started, you guys. There you go. I'll come a little closer, and then I'm going to get to work. All right, let's get started. It is so pretty out here today. I picked the perfect day to do this because it feels like spring. It does not feel like the end of January, which is still winter. It feels like spring. The sun is beaming down on me, which it feels good right now. But if I stay out here too long, I don't like the sun shining directly on me. It's gonna get too warm for me. But perfect day to do this. I had to put it off so many times because of the weather. Either it was too cold, and I can't do that. Can't do that. Or it was wet because of rain. Look, and I welcome the rain because the rain is watering the garden, right? But I couldn't come out here and do what I needed to do, which is put my beautiful raised bed together. I am so happy that I'm finally getting a chance to do this. Okay. I just wanted you to see me put a few of the pieces together. And then I'm going to speed it up and let you see everything put together, but I just wanted you to see me put together. This is just one of the sides, one of the panels. So my little arms are short. Actually, I have the screws on there, and I'm gonna go back and tighten them up later. I just wanted to go ahead and get them on there, sort of how they say, finger tight, and then I will go back with the tool and tighten it up. Plus, I have to make sure that I place these rods in the right spot, and I want to say it's going to be on the second screw down right here. But I have to wait until I put everything together, and then I'll go back and just remove that one screw. I'm not worried about that. But I just wanted you to see me put together. This is just one of the panels. 17 inches high, okay? And it's going to be 8 feet long and 2 feet wide, okay? So, let me get to it. Okay, so basically you have the bolt and then the washer. The washer goes on next. The bolt goes in on the other side of the hole. Then you put the washer on and then the nut. Simple as that. It's 4 of them. And I'm taking my time. This can be a one-person job. The only reason why I went and got the bench is because I didn't like the way it was just kind of flopping over, and I didn't want to damage the bed. It is good and sturdy, but I didn't want to risk bending it because it wasn't supported like it should be. So I got the bench helping me out. That's my extra pair of hands. All right, and I told you I'm going to go back and completely tighten everything up. All right, I'm gonna be totally honest. The only problem I've run into so far is having that I had to have something hold it up for me. Other than that, easy peasy. You can do it one person. Okay? And I'm taking my time to do it because that's just the way I roll. Okay? So let me go ahead and put the other side up. Okay. That's the way I roll. What a rush. I mean, it's nice out today. I couldn't change that again. Ooh. All right. I think I'm going to get me another support. So I'm going to lay it down for a second while I go get something to support this side. One moment. Thank you, Lucky. Like I said, this is just my little second pair of hands to help hold up the sides. And I'm just going to scoot right in here. Good thing I'm a small person, huh? Okay. Whoops. Line it up. I'm just trying to line the little holes up here. Normally I have a little system where I have all the little nuts and bolts laid out. I didn't have to do that this time. It's so simple. It's just these three little pieces of hardware. I didn't have to set up the whole system. It's been going pretty quickly without me having to do that. So I just got two more screws on this side, and then I'm going to put the turn it around and put the corners on that end. So it's as simple as that. Okay. Final piece. Okay, everyone, as you can see, I have finished assembling the raised bed. Isn't it beautiful? Yes. Now, the finishing touch is the edging that goes around the rim. So I'm going to start right here where this is, it's not really a difficult part, but you may have to spread it open just a little bit. I really didn't have to. Right here at the corner where those the two edges meet, the metal edges, but went on with no problem. Look at that. Okay. You just press it into place. It's just a little thicker in that area, but as you can see, it goes on with no problem whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead, speed it up a little bit and finish this process, and then I will place the raised bed in its final home. Okay, let me get started. This is where I've decided to place the new raised bed. I think I like it here. This area, um, one, I had okra here. I call this Okra Alley. I had about uh, 4, 5, 6. I had 8 okra plants here, so it has plenty of room. And then also I put my corn here. The end of summer, going into fall, I moved the okra out and I placed my corn in this area. So I know this is a spot that gets great sun. Um, I know I have plenty of room to walk around. I measured that. That's why I chose this configuration. This is 8 by 2, or 8 feet long, 2 feet wide. And I made sure that I have plenty of room to walk around. Ta-da! The perimeter of the raised bed. A lot of this stuff, what you see over here, is not going to be here. This is old plants and containers um, from the fall. So this is where my cabbage patch and my broccoli bed was. So this is where the cabbages and the broccoli was. That's long gone. And so this is going to be clear over here. Matter of fact, I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with this area. So right now we just have these 2 raised beds right here and here. And then we have the L-shaped raised bed over there. And there's going to be a second L-shaped raised bed over in that corner. So I didn't get a chance to get to that bed today. I don't think I have the time or energy to put together 2 raised beds. Um, so I just wanted to go ahead and get this one together. This was a gift from Vegega. Thank you, Vegega. I appreciate it, and it's so beautiful. I love it. So I just wanted you guys to see where I placed it, and now I'm going to start filling it. This is going to be the place. It's not, look, once once you find a place and you start filling that bed, you got to make sure that that's the area that you want it in, because it's going to take a lot to dismantle and dig up all that dirt and material out of the raised bed in order to move it. I mean, it can be done. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it's a lot of work. So when you're placing your raised bed, this is just my advice to you, my opinion. Once it's there, it's gonna stay there for for the long run. So make sure that you have it in a place where you're happy. So I've already envisioned it being here. I wanted the 2 L-shaped raised beds right next to each other, right over here, and I envisioned this one right here. So I'm happy with it. I knew what could fit in this area. That's why I told you in the beginning what was here before. I used to have my okra here. So I know there's lots of good sun and all of that. It's in a great spot. And so I know the okra did well here, and my corn did well here also. So this is a good spot. Plenty of room in between. Now I'm not going to be able to fit a wheelbarrow or anything. I don't do that anyway. I may go around the outer part of the garden with a wheelbarrow, but for anything that I need to transport in here, I have smaller little um, items that I can get in here with material, whatever I need. So I'm happy with it. See, there's a lot of containers that can be moved. Like all of this alongside these 2 raised beds. All this can be changed. That can be moved. And it probably will be. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and get started on filling the raised bed. Like I told you, you start with cardboard at the bottom. I have my landscape fabric, new landscape fabric on top of old landscape fabric. So it's like I'm doubling up to make sure that no weeds gets in or any grass grows up underneath. And then I'm going to place my cardboard. After the cardboard, whatever wood that I have, and garden material, garden waste. And then after the garden waste, I have leaves. I have bags of leaves that I've raked and collected throughout fall. And after that, you go with compost, and the top layer will be your good, rich garden bed soil that you're going to, you know, that's your growing medium for the top layer. Your good, rich soil at the top. But it's going to be layers, so I'm going to get to work on that. I have so much cardboard, you wouldn't believe. I've been collecting it all, all season long. So let me get started on that. I just wanted to show you that this is the Forever Home.